This is Xavier with Gotta Be Mobile. I'm at CES 2020 with Lenovo's Kelly, and why are we looking at a Monet? This is the last thing I expected to see when I walked into this high-tech conference.
Yeah, so this is the Lenovo Smart Frame. So what this actually allows you to do is it is a 21.5-inch display that will be working with a cloud platform and an app, and allow you to take all these photos that you normally just sit kind of in your photo albums, your camera roll, and be able to display them and get to enjoy them.
Yeah, and you know what I really like about this is that it has this wood finish. It does have a matte that resembles your standard picture or watercolor matte, and it is matte, literally, so it's not the shiny high-tech thing. And I can imagine my wife allowing this into our living room or entertaining areas, but some of these like smart displays and stuff, they look too high-tech.
Yeah, so this is really meant to blend very seamlessly into your home. So the frame, actually there'll be different frame options. So the one on there right now is like a maple wood. It's held on with some rubber feet, so you can very easily take it off if you want to and put it back on. You could always paint it, stain it, really, match the vibe of your home.
I see that. It's not completely finished. There's not a high gloss on it, so a standard wood stain to match your interiors is pretty nice. Now, let's be honest. Photo displays, art displays aren't anything entirely new, but a lot of the things that we like about technology at CES 2020 is that these price points are dropping like crazy. How much is this, Kelly?
So this will be $399 coming in August. And there are some pretty cool tech features built into this. So there'll be an RGB ambient lighting sensor. So depending on the lighting conditions,
those must be those tiny little, almost invisible dots down here.
So those are actually microphones.
Microphones?
Microphones.
Why does my photo frame need a microphone?
So we are still finalizing the application and the software and its capabilities. Those are currently disconnected. They're not listening or anything like that. But, should the need arise for, smart assistant integration, things like that, we are kind of future-proofing it, adding those in just in case. And then one other thing you'll notice at the bottom there is this little sensor, this little black kind of oval. That is actually a gesture sensor. So you can control, what photos are on there with an app, or, you can just do it by hand and swipe through and change the photo like that.
Your $399 device, I have a $1,500 smart display at my house, and I have to update the app, sideload the photos, and do all this business. And you just do that again for me, Kelly?
Yeah.
So a guest can come over, and instead of sitting there and waiting for the painful 90 seconds it takes to switch between photos, waiting to see the next one, a guest can come up here and just go back and forth. Now, we saw some personal photos. We also saw some artwork in here. I assume you'll be able to download just your photos of your kids and family.
You'll be able to download different art. That's still being finalized. We still have 8 months until it releases. So yeah, we'll see what comes with that. But one of the really cool features about this that you wouldn't normally think about is actually the mounting hardware. And we have that right there.
So this here is a mounting hardware?
Yes, and if you turn it around, so there's a couple really clever features built into this. So there's actually a level put into that.
Crafty.
So when you're hanging it on the wall, you can know that it is straight.
That's gotta cost all of like 50 cents to add on, but that's just ingenious. There's so many smart home products where required installed materials are hammer, screwdriver, drill, level, tape measure, and that is
just takes
really
makes it a little simpler. And then when you also have the photo frame connected, you will be able to rotate the frame to be in either portrait or landscape, depending on how you actually want to hang it.
So there's no nails in the wall that you're hoping to catch on the back end like most standard photo frames.
No.
That's really nifty. Now, how does this get powered? Is that those little 4 dots
here? Little pogo pins there, and then you'll see the plugs into the very bottom there. And there is a little button there that shows a locking feature. So when you have the cable plugged in, it is automatically locked in as a safety feature. So if you have pets or children who might be like tugging on the cable, you're not going to have any issues with that.
And speaking of the cord, I'm not sure if you can see this in the camera, it is very, very tiny. So if you're skilled enough, you could probably just do a drop with a fishing weight and get the power cord behind your drywall. So.
And then also there's some really clever cable management on the mounting hardware. Yeah, so you wrap the extra cable, length of cable around there, so it's not, just kind of hanging limply against the wall. It'll be taut.
Nice.
We have
So
plugged
if
in.
you want, right now at my house I have really small smart assistants with displays that are like 6 inches, 4 inches, 8 inches. This is really nice to have this giant display to probably show the best photos from your household, also some artwork. And speaking of artwork, one application I could see is getting my little 8-year-old educated on the masters of art mixed in with some family photos and have him play some guessing games of who's who without going to a museum. Thank you very much, Kelly.
Yes.